Hello, I'm Dr. Eli Bracy III. Superintendent of Portion Public Schools. On behalf of our school board, I welcome you to today's commencement ceremonies. We thank you for your partnership over the years and for trusting us with your child's education. Today, faculty confirms graduates' readiness to move out into the world prepared as productive citizens, and we're delighted to be here together to celebrate our graduates' achievements. Please note that graduation is an academic ceremony fostered by nearly 1,000 years of history and tradition. Rightfully so, it's present day of celebration and excitement, but the ceremony itself calls for dignity and respect. Each of our graduates have earned the privilege to be here today, and each deserves to hear his or her name called loudly and clearly. As such, to ensure that our ceremonies are safe and enjoyable for all, we appreciate you supporting a few security measures. Except as noted on the school's printed program, please remain seated during the ceremony. We ask that you take photos from your seats and not the aisles, and please silence all cell phones and other mobile devices. Please remove any hats during the presentation of colors, the Pledge of Allegiance, and the National Anthem. At the end of the ceremony, please exit the Chartway Arena as directed by the event staff, and at the conclusion of the recession, plan to meet the graduates outside the facility. We also ask that you plan to leave the arena immediately following the ceremony's conclusion. Again, we thank you for your partnership and for your help in making today's graduation special for all. Enjoy the ceremony and congratulations, graduates.
Now here we go. Ready? 1, 2, ready, and... Good evening, families, friends, distinguished guests, and most important, our class of 2026. Welcome to this most auspicious occasion. We know the hour is getting late, but tonight we are here to celebrate these amazing scholars. Inside every great legacy are stories of hard work, perseverance, friendship, and growth. Tonight, we gather to celebrate the final chapter of the class of 2026 journey at IC Norcom, the school that we love best. At this time, I would like to introduce Mr. Jalen Fennell for the presentation of colors.
Good evening. Would everyone please stand for the presentation of colors by the IC Norcom JROTC? I pledge of allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, which to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for the singing of the national anthem. Guests, please remove your hats.
For the
At this time, I would like to introduce our principal, Ms. Tisha Sanders.
Good evening. My name is Tisha Sanders. Oh, you guys can be seated. Good evening. My name is Tisha Sanders, and I have the privilege of serving as the principal of the IC Norcom High School. Thank you. On behalf of our Greyhound family, welcome to the graduation ceremony for the IC Norcom High School class of 2026. Thank you to our families, friends, faculty, staff, and everyone who has played a role in supporting our graduates along the way. At this time, I would like to recognize our distinguished guests joining us this evening. Representing Portsmouth Public Schools are the honorable members of our school board. Will our school board members please stand and remain standing as I recognize them? Dr. Cardell C. Patillo, Jr., Chairman. Dr. Melvin Cotton, Jr., Vice Chair. Ms. Lakeisha S. Atkinson, Mrs. Irene S. Boone, Ms. Quinea Futrell, Ms. Arnett D. McSwain, Mrs. Leticia Sessoms, Ms. Tamara Shoemake, Dr. Jacqueline T. Walker. Please join me in thanking our school board members for their dedication and commitment to our students and families. You may be seated. Please join me in recognizing our wonderful superintendent, Dr. Eli Bracey III. Thank you, Dr. Bracey. You may be seated. Will members of Dr. Bracey's leadership cabinet please stand and remain standing as I recognize them? Dr. Sterling A. White, Jr., Chief Schools Officer. Dr. Nicole DeVries, Chief Academic Officer. Mr. Theodore L. Falk, Chief Financial Officer. Ms. Geraldine Jackson, Chief Human Resources Officer. Dr. Lauren Nolasco, Chief Communications Officer. Mr. Dean M. Schlafer, Chief Technology Officer. Dr. Jerry L. Simmons, Chief Operations Officer. You may be seated. Will our Norcom administrative team please stand and remain standing as I recognize them? Assistant Principals, Ms. LaTarisha Beeman, Mr. Brian McNeil, Dr. Bernadette Smith, Dean of Students, Mr. William McCallum, Administrative Intern, Mr. Michael Jakubowski, School Counseling Director, Ms. Jerry Freeman. You may be seated. Will the wonderful faculty and staff of IC Norcom High School please stand? Thank you. You may be seated. Once again, welcome and thank you for helping us celebrate the IC Norcom High School Class of 2026 graduation. At this time, we will have a musical selection by the IC Norcom Chorus directed by Dr. Thomas.
Rockin' in the land, rockin' in the land, ringing the bells. I know, oh my Lord, there's rockin' in the land, rockin' in the land, ringing the bells. I know, oh my Lord, there's rockin' in the land, rockin' in the land, ringing the bells. I hear rockin' in the land, rockin' in the land, ringing the bells. I know, oh my Lord, there's rockin' in the land, rockin' in the land, ringing the bells. My Lord,
Church getting higher.
rocking in the land.
Rocking in the land.
Rocking in the land, bringing them
At this time, I would like to introduce to you Ms. Sabrina Bass, Senior Class President.
Good evening, family, faculty, staff, district officials, honored guests, and most importantly, the extraordinary class of 2026. It is truly an honor that I, Sabrina Imani Bass, stand before you today to present this speech to such an outstanding crowd. Before I begin, I'd like to give recognition to our village, which includes our parents, grandparents, aunts and uncles, coaches, teachers and staff, and especially my MVP, my mother, Cherie Rollins. You are truly the best role model I could ever ask God for. I love you. Before entering high school, there's usually someone in our lives who says something along the lines of, enjoy those last 4 years. It goes by pretty fast. And if you're someone like me, your response would probably be like, not fast enough. But as we sit back and reminisce on the 4 years we've had, it's safe to say that they were completely right. Looking back, it's astonishing to see how much we've grown from freshman year. We were full of energy, ambition, endless curiosity, and a little bit of chaos. But with that, we became the remarkable class we are today. Though high school wasn't filled with all sunshines and rainbows, it is important that we acknowledge the rainy days because we needed them for growth. Even during those difficult times, there was always a place at IC Norcom High School that we could turn to as our outlet, spaces that gave us purpose, discipline, and a sense of belonging. For some of us, it was physical like sports. For others, it was creative like the arts. And for many, it was academic spaces or just emotional support. And in those spaces, we not only found activities, but we also found guidance. Behind those spaces were our coaches and advisors, the people who saw potential in us even when we didn't see it in ourselves. Your actions like coming in on Saturdays, staying late, or even just having long conversations to help us work in our craft gave us a reason to keep showing up, which elevated our Greyhound experience. You all went the extra mile and planted a seed in us. Thank you for your sacrifice. Look around. 4 years ago, this all felt like a fever dream, something you could only imagine to experience, something we weren't sure was going to become reality. Though we all carry different memories, every single one of them has played a role into shaping who we are today. Our future is bright. And as I stand here, I don't just see the class of 2026. I see future nurses, teachers, artists, athletes, entrepreneurs, and leaders. I see greatness sitting in every seat in this room. But as we reflect on these memories, But as we reflect on these memories we've made here at 1801 London Boulevard, I want to remind you of something just as important. Don't get stuck in nostalgia. You are more than your area code. There is so much more waiting for you beyond this moment. Someone once said that the rearview mirror is smaller than the windshield for a reason, because where you're going is way more important than where you've been. And while we've had unforgettable moments here, this is not where our story ends. It's only where it begins. As Erica Badu once said, peace and blessings manifest with every lesson learned. If your knowledge were your wealth, then it will be well earned. To me, that means that every experience we've had, the good and the bad, has shaped us, strengthened us, and prepared us for what's next. Because knowledge, growth, and who we've become are things no one could ever take from us. It has been one of my greatest honors serving as your class president this year. Thank you all for trusting in me and giving me the opportunity to help make our final chapter of high school truly memorable. It meant more to me than words can express. As we close this book and open a new one, I pray that each and every one of you goes on to create a fulfilling story as proud alumni of the IC Norcom High School. Congratulations to the class of 2026, and thank you. At this time, I would like to introduce Miss Asia Monet Hawkins, our class valedictorian. All right. Okay.
Good evening, Dr. Bracy, School Board, IT Norcom Administration, and staff, parents, friends, family, and most importantly, the graduating class of 2026. All right. I'm gonna try to move fast, y'all. I'm getting nervous. All right. Standing here today as valedictorian is something I once thought success looked like. The grades, the GPA, the awards, the recognition, and while those things do matter, over the past 4 years at IC Norcom High School, I've learned that success is so much bigger than the numbers on a transcript. So I want to start with a question. What really makes a good measure of success? Some people would say the good grades, getting into college, or simply making it through high school. And yes, those are accomplishments worth celebrating. But I also think success can be measured by the things no one else sees. Success is losing a loved one or a classmate and still finding the strength to keep going. It's holding your head high around people who constantly talk about you. It's outgrowing friendships that no longer serve you and finding new people who help you become who you are today. It's overcoming moments that once felt impossible. Because success is personal. It looks different for every single one of us in this room. And at the end of the day, we're the only people who can truly measure our own success. When I first walked through these halls as a freshman, I focused on one thing, the future. Every decision I made was about what came next. What career do I want? What classes do I need? What do I have to do to become successful? I treated life almost like a checklist. If I worked hard enough, planned enough, and prepared enough, then maybe I'll finally feel like I have everything figured out. But here's the funny thing about life. Even after all that planning, I'm still just an 18-year-old girl who has no idea what life has in store for her. And honestly, I think that's okay. Somewhere along the way, I learned the art of not having everything figured out. I realized that being so focused on success and overthinking every grade, every step, and every decision caused me to miss what was right in front of me. I was always thinking 5 years ahead instead of enjoying being young, being present, and simply living. Since we were little, we've been trained to think about the future. People ask us what do we want to be before we even know who we are. But life is so much more than what we do for a living. Life is laughter with friends, in the parking lot after school, it's late night talks, it's music blasting in the car, and random moments that didn't seem important at the time, but somehow became the memories we'll never forget. Your career won't be linear. Your plans will change. Some of us will switch majors, move cities, lose people, discover new dreams, and become completely different versions of ourselves, and that does not mean we failed, it means we lived. Through every accomplishment I've had, I learned that one of the most beautiful things you can do is sit back and appreciate what is right in front of you. Imagine life as a journey across a bridge stretched endless water. Right now, all of us are standing at the beginning of that bridge, leaving behind the version of ourselves and we were in high school, and slowly walking toward the people we are becoming. And while it's exciting to focus on what's ahead, don't be so focused on getting to the other side that you forget to look around. Stop and admire the view along the way. Talk to people along the way. Carry the memories, lessons, and relationships you've built as you grow. Allow yourself to change through every step of the journey because life was never meant to be a race to the finish line. It's meant to be lived, experienced, and appreciated while crossing that bridge. And sometimes the most meaningful moments won't come from finally reaching our destination, but from the small moments in between. So class of 2026, as we step into this next chapter and as we cross that bridge, I hope we chase our goals and work hard for our dreams. But I also hope we don't forget to enjoy the life we're working so hard to build. Travel, take pictures, tell people you love them, try new things, make mistakes, laugh loudly, and be present. Because one day, the moments we rush through become the moments we miss the most. So if you take anything away from this speech, let it be this. Embrace presence, embrace existence, embrace the journey of simply living, and never take this gift of life for granted. Congratulations, class of 2026. We will now have a musical selection by our chorus, accompanied by our very own Norcom staff.
Yesterday, a man stepped to me, he said, how can you smile when your world is crumbling down? I said, here's my secret, when I want to cry. I take a look around and I see that I'm getting by, and I hold on. Hold on. Change is coming. Change is coming. Hold on. Hold on. Don't worry about a thing. Hold on. You can make it. You can make it. Hold on. Everything will be alright. Some people like to worry. Some people like to hide. Some people like to hide away from the pain inside. Now that's your business. Do whatever you want to do. But if it don't work out, here's what you ought to do. Now just hold on. Hold on. Change is coming. Change is coming. Hold on. Hold on. Don't worry about a thing. Hold on. Hold on. You can make it. You can make it. Hold on. Hold on. Everything will be alright. When the troubles of life weigh you down, just lift your head up. Yeah. When the love you see is hard to find, don't give up, just be strong, keep the faith and hold on. Change is coming. Hold on. Don't worry about a thing. Hold on. You can make it. You can make it. Hold on. Everything will be alright. When the troubles of life weigh you down, just lift your head up. Yeah. When the love you see is hard to find, don't give up, just be make it. You can make it. Hold on. Hold on. Everything will be all right. Hold on. Hold on. You can make it. You can make it. Hold on. Hold on. Everything will be all right. Hold on. Hold on. Make it. You can make it. Hold on. Hold on. Everything will be all right.
At this time, I would like to introduce to you our fearless leader, our principal, Ms. Tisha Sanders.
Good evening, distinguished guests, faculty and staff, proud families, friends, and most importantly, the incredible class of 2026. Welcome and congratulations on reaching this unforgettable moment. Seeing all of you sitting here tonight is special for me personally because you all were sophomores when I entered the building at IC Norcom as the principal. I have truly had the privilege of watching you grow over the last few years. And let me tell you just a little bit of truth tonight. When I first met this class, maturity was still very much a work in progress. You treated the halls like a social event and somehow always managed to be exactly where you were not supposed to be. And somehow everybody always had the same excuse. I was just about to go to class. Meanwhile, class had started 10 minutes ago. There were days I felt like I was running a school and a track meet at the same time. But over time, I watched something change. I watched confidence replace immaturity. I watched you grow into leaders. I watched young men and young women begin to understand their value and their potential. And that growth is what tonight is really about. This ceremony is not just about receiving a diploma. It is about celebrating who you became along the way. And that growth is reflected in everything this class has accomplished. The class of 2026 has earned more than $5 million, yes, I said it, $5 million in scholarships and has been accepted into colleges and universities across the country. You are pursuing careers, military service, higher education, and opportunities that once may have seemed out of reach. And while those accomplishments deserve to be celebrated, they did not happen by accident. They happened because you learned something important over these last 4 years: resilience. People think resilience means you never struggle. That is not true. Resilience means life challenged you, but you refused to quit. It means you kept showing up and pushing forward despite disappointment, pressure, setbacks, and fear. Many of you experienced adversity during these last 4 years. Life tested your focus, your confidence, and at times even your belief in yourself. But those moments did not define you. They developed you. Because what makes you a Greyhound is not the way you started, it is the way you finish. Not everyone starts from the same place. Not everyone has the same opportunities or the same path. But Greyhounds know how to finish strong. Greyhounds know how to keep going. And class of 2026, you did just that. Your future is not something waiting for you years from now. Your future starts now. As the song says, I know these last 4 years took you through there. And if we are being honest, life did try to take some of y'all through there. Through stress, through pressure, through moments that tested your strength and your character. But look at you now, still standing, still smiling, still pushing forward. And that says everything about who you are. Every challenge you faced over these last 4 years ignited something inside of you. It ignited ambition, perseverance, purpose, and a vision for your future. So remember this as you move forward. Never allow anyone to define who you are by where you started. People may underestimate you because they do not fully understand what Norcom students are made of. They do not understand the resilience the pride, the heart, and the determination that lives inside the walls of IC Norcom. So as you leave Norcom and step into your next chapter, carry yourselves with confidence. Walk into every room knowing you belong there. Do not let fear stop you from chasing opportunities, and do not let anyone else define your future for you. Class of 2026, I am proud of you. Your families are proud of you, your teachers and staff are proud of you, and most importantly, I hope tonight you are proud of yourselves. You made it. And before I leave this stage, I have one last thing to say to the class of 2026. Y'all the birthday. Congratulations. It's my turn. You ready for me?
Ms. Sanders, at this time, I have the pleasure of presenting to you the candidates for graduation. Valedictorian, summa cum laude, Miss Asia Monet M. Hawkins. Salutatorian, summa cum laude, Brooklyn Latrice Wade. Summa cum laude, Jaden Malik Giddens. Deanna M. Moore. Janaya Nicole Parker. Camille A. White. Magna cum laude, Cangela K. Drury. Adrian Trinae Ferguson. Zakiah Serenity Johnson. Kiesia Danae Kello. Morgan M. Weaver. Cum laude, Faith A.N. Blakey. Faith Ayana Everett. Heaven Deborah Grace Godfrey. Kamaya Desiree Isaac. Christine Sinasia James. Kimani Elise James. Reagan J. Kegler. Jade Monet Mama. Kennedy Olivia Mays. Eden Salome Montgomery. Kamani P. Pryor. Aaron Brooks Simmons. Dominique A. White. Honor graduates, Sienna Donita Adams. Leah Nicole Banks. Sabrina Ina Bass. Tiaja Michaela Bell. Shakira DeKayla Boone. Andre Lamont Branch Jr. Azaree Anaya Brooks. Evelyn Ophelia Brown. London Marianne Cherubin. Janasia O. Clanton. Symphony Joy Clark. Jamari Edney Adamson. London Nicole Jana Epperson. Jalen Fennell. Trace Flanders. Jordan Lorenzo Fox. Imani Holly. Aaliyah Howe. Javon Patrick Jenkins. Kewan Johnson. Marquell Johnson. Kwamir Jones. Jamari Kishara Key. Sage L. Mapp. Flora Wambui Mbabu. Serene Angelique Mills. Angel Danielle Moore. McKenya Oliver. Kareem Jarrell Hardiso Person. Jordan K. Porter. Kyrie Marcus Porter. Bené Lavina Sanderlin. Jarrell Tyreek Sims. LaRon Mikhail Skinner. Diamond Tiana Smith. Peyton Adriana Spivey. Christian Jamal Todd. Makai Thornton. Kamari Jahida Toxie. Caleb Maddox Vaughn. Cassidy Lynn Weaver. Jari Lamar Whitfield. Layla Denise Young. Deron Alonzo Adams. Moses St. Aubin Anderson. Jordan Isaiah Andrews. Kelmani Armstrong. Taylon M. Atkins. DeQuarion Kamari Bailey. Deontay J. Banks. Brandon Isaiah Bell. Jaquez Bimberry. Davion T. Blackwell. Chanel Booker. Naeem N. Branch. Jaden C. Brickhouse. Tony Brinkley. Zamarion R. Britt. Donquell Dion Brown. Jakari Octavius Brown. Tiki Kamal Brown. Jaleesa Marie Bryant. Thais Monet Bryant. Kanari K. Clark. Nicholas Isaiah Coleman. Ayana Sharanice Conley. Naziah Kimone Cooper. Devarius Jamil Cross Davis. Marquasia Nevea Cuffey. Devin Cornelius Davis. Talise Soraya Davis. Cameron B. Dawson. Tamaya Anne Marie Delp. Ashley Monique Dillard. Diamani Amore Dunlap. Robert L. Earls III. Darius McCoy Edwards Jr. Ayana Monet Faircloth. Demari L. Falcon. Heaven T. Falcon. Nathaniel Jeremiah Fairby. Xavier Oliver Ford. Carleek Nashawn Franklin. Rachel Nicole Franklin. Ganaya Alexis Frutrell. Omari Tony Garland. Delvin Garrett. Calvin Gatlin. Zamari R. Gatling. Morel Kali Gibbs. Cameron I. Glover. Sincere Gowdy. Jermaine Maurice Green. Josiah A. Green. Elijah Jerome Griffin. Kamari D. Hall Garland. Kennedy Nicole Harding. Antoinisha Dakaya Hardy. Zanaya Maasia Harper. Jaden Lee Hart. Trayton Bain Hobbs. Jermorty Hicks. Imagine Holly. Angel Lanaya Hughes. Jadon Luke Idante Jackson. Kelly A. Johnson. Tamer Montreal Johnson. Robert Cameron Jones. Seth Donovan Jones. Stephen Ryan Jones. Terrell Jones. Jalen Messiah Lamb. Soraya M. Law. Taiman L. Lassane. Maziah Ane Lester. Diavion Diana Lewis. Emmaus S. Lewis. Joshua Balthazar Lewis. Janiyah Little. Taylin Lynch. Caspian. Edgar Benjamin Linares Medina. Alex Maddox. Darion McGee. Kamaya D. McKeithen. Sermaine Sebastian Brenneville Mooch. Reginald Levon Nixon Jr. Jordan Leonardo Nugent. Kamari Jashawn Olds. Aiden Luis Ortega. Braden Richard Owen. Jermaine Lamont Perry. Marcus C. Pittman. Nashawn Tawan Pittman. Kamari Nicole Pruitt. Sky D.L. Pruitt. Nicholas D. Rand. Josiah Dream Rasco. Deontay William Reed. Avante Jamil Robinson. Shranaya Riddick. Maria Salmaron. Radu Jamal Schofield. Donovan Keontae Scott. Tanira Brianna Sears. Renaya Nakia Silva. Janelle S. Simon. Shania Monet Skeeter. Janasia Camille Skinner. Rakira Laasia Slayton. Amaya Marie Smith. Clarissa Angelique Smith. Justice Marie Smith. Sajada Smith. Sean Watson Stalling. Dontario K. Staten Jr. Janelle Ahmad Stewart. Rokia Sabrina Stiles Harris. Kyra Celise Sugars. Tyree Daquan Tabron. Jamonte L. Thomas. Marquis Ronald Thomas. Nyla Cheyenne Thomas. Omari Jamal Dominique Thompson. Dontre Javante Tucker. Imani Shanasia Tyler. Jonathan T. Tynes. Sage Maria Beltry. Coriante B. Benson Allen. Maasia Sarah Wadler. Janaya Walton. Stephen Cordell William Walton Jr. Danielle Marie Warren. Malik Darion Watson. Tyra T. Weston. Ayana Monet White. Raya Ari White. Teron Michael Wiggins. India Rose Williams. Kasia Williams. Leona Wilson Pimbleton. Elijah Young. Rose Maui. Khalil Isaiah Usari. Marielle Young. Janaya S. Mabry. Cornelius Hodges Banks. Michaela Danielle Bass. Sade Jones. Nasira A. Horton. Lanasia M. Elliott. Janasia Unique Elliott. Trayshawn Bacote Lynch. Elenia Ayala. Asaya Stevenson. Isaiah Stevenson. Ms. Sanders, this completes the candidates for graduation.
Graduates, please stand. By the power vested in me by the Virginia Department of Education and the Portsmouth Public School Board, I hereby declare you 2026 graduates of IC Norcom High School. You may now turn your tassel. Please remain standing for the alma mater. remain standing as our graduates leave.